Yo, Polar is indeed back to purging heretics after all that zombie smashing in the Limit Parkview Mall. Well, that was refreshing. You can't do that in this game. This game taking out a zombie takes forever. That's why I have to do it. But I've been okay. I mean, I've been playing Dead Rising, so things been cool. How you been in Kibitz? You been okay? Alright. That's cool. I think I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna play this axe straight through though. Like, I might mixing other games. This game, like, between sessions. This game is getting to be a little bit monotonous. Unless something new comes up that might attract my game time, attention. Like, there's other games I want to play. In this game, I've been doing the same thing. And, like, you know, we've burned heretics. And this game hasn't... And I did it twice, through 2 acts. There hasn't been really anything new. Boss wants a meeting. Till the 19th when I have... Oh, 10 days off. That sounds awesome. I had to get 10 days off. Did you take vacation time? Sounds awesome. Let's see if I remember how to play this game. End of Act 2. Oh, cool. There's an actual end of Act 2 save. Or did I make that save? I don't remember. Let's go. Here. Oh, okay. Alright, how do I play this game? I move with the mouse. Okay. Holy fuck. What are all these potions doing in my inventory? Girdle of Death. Cool girdle. Oh, it's got that +2 mana regeneration, but got this awesome belt. Got all these effing potions. I got this other rando crap in this dead body still. It's like a dead girl superstar in my inventory. Alright, so I guess I gotta start things off by inventory management. I just left this game, just like fuck it. I'm done. And I think it just went. So let's go do that. What town am I in? This is Nimrod or whatever. Or Lazyburg or something. That's good. I don't remember anything. Why don't I just go over here? Does my inventory really matter? I guess I'll just leave some of this crap behind. In case I don't have anything anywhere to... I gotta earn my Knights of the Brotherhood keep by doing some dumb quests, so I guess I'll leave some stuff here in their little, like, storage castle. I'll just, like, Nuka-Cola. I don't know what this... What do I have? What is this sword? Saint's Bastard Sword of Mana Hunger. Oh yeah, this is what I've been using to kill, It's pretty cool. I don't know, I don't need it. There's dead girl. With the Nuka-Cola. Nice knife, and I got like other random crap. Not know what do. What is this? Mastering of tirelessness. That sounds awesome. Look at this awesome armor. Oh yeah, best Saku 1 pilot. What's up? Back to slaying heretics in this game. Alright, so all this stuff is not repaired. Sort of repaired. And I have like a... so this goes here. This goes here. And I got this ring. Stamina regeneration. More stamina regeneration. Tank. Terminating letters. Got this keys and junk. What the fuck? What is my second page? What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at. Just let my eyes die for a second. Don't. Where did I get all these mana potions from? Oh, I was fighting a bunch of like heretical Inquisitors or something. That's right. Okay. Last items. What is this third page for? This third page was for loot. This page is for potions. So you go here for a second. Go here. Go there for a second. Get over there. What are you? Are you potions of accuracy? Potions of accuracy. Fuck, I can't click. What was this? Poison protection. What's this? Fire. 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 Okay. Potion of tirelessness. What's this? Potion of freedom. Regeneration. What's this? Endurance. What does this do? Increase the survivor's maximum stamina. What other potions do I have here? Lightning protection. Mine is a mana potion, right? Requires maximum mana points. What's this? Potion speed. Invincibility. So what are these pills? Quick potion. Alright. Potion lightning. Perception. Add potion of tirelessness. I don't know what that'll do. Get me back to that page. Perception potions. Poison resistance. More potions of accuracy. Defense. Defense. The potion of energy do. Okay. Some miraculous potion of dex. What are you? More potions of defense. Okay. Any other monkey shape potions? No. More potions of lightning protection. Crap. What was this? Wizardry. What did the potion of wizardry do? Pierce foes with magical attacks. That sounds useful. Alright. And scrap. The fuck? There. Mind-boggling stuff. Just like graphics for these potions suck. Bad. I have all this crap. Whatever. I want to organize my lightning things. What are you doing here? Oh shit, there's potions in here too. Oh! All these like aspirin bottles. This is red, I need purple. These are mana potions. I didn't buy them. I like picked them up all in this dungeon because the enemies there were just very mana dependent, and they just kept dropping them like candy. And I don't know. I'll eventually use them. So might as well keep them, is what I'm thinking. Like, they eventually will be used. There's no doubt about it. You go through mana potions a lot. It just so happened that in that dungeon you get lots of mana potions because everybody in the dungeon, the enemies in the dungeon, were all launching like lightning balls and shit. That's why I have all these blue balls. Blue balls for days. That's why I'm sitting here spending a lot of time organizing blue balls and whatnot. Okay, so I do it. Scan. The yellow ones were lightning. Yes, and these were cast bolts of. Oh no, they're not bolts of frost, which slow and damage their enemies. Wait, so yellow is frost and blue is lightning? That like actually makes no sense. Okay, so let's head it this way. So these are cast a living thunderstorm, which was what? Oh, was these are the shotguns. All right, so these are my lightning shotguns. Literally like the strongest weapon in the game. Strongest attack that your Inquisitor can pull off in the game. Okay, then these are the expanding rings of frost. They're also good when you're mobbed. And these are chain lightnings. I got like 1,000,000 of them. But you can never have enough of these. So I got them. I really wish there was just like a button that just pushes everything to the top left. There isn't. And I don't know, I guess I'll just use these. I'm just put them up here. These will be used. Okay. And then this can like here. This random key. This helmet. What's this helmet? Magical skills and lightning resistance. Okay. Spare armor. And like this like random grab that I don't know what to do. Is that good enough? I guess I can use like more regular potions. Like not these shitty potions. Okay. I'm missing a purple one. I'll buy this. I don't need this. Like this. This. And a bunch of stamina potions. Anyway, let's go to the next world. That's good. Is there anything I left, like, here to do? Oh, what's the quest button, Q? Yep, alright, I'm done here. Let's go. Like PP armor? It's PP armor. Get out of here. Was there like a fast way out of here? I have to go outside. The battle break. There's like a button to. Fuck! Potions. F4. Oh, check out those scalps! You know, I don't care. Those scalps can stay, whatever. You know what? I got tons of money. Yeah, it's just sitting there. I'm too lazy to sell them. Well, there's like stuff in here. Whatever. It's cool. Let's go move on to the next world. Yeah. Let's go. Alvaron, northwest. Check out this city. It's the capital city. There is no doubt that the heretical cult of the children of the New Order has spread as far as to Alvaron, the capital of the realm, and permeated to the highest ranks of the society. The evidence found during the investigation of Cardinal Tranquillus's crimes suggests that will the summoning of the third fallen angel, Succubus Ceride, really mean the end of the kingdom of God on Earth, as their disgusting plan supposes? Anyway, or either way, the mission has become more important than you have ever dreamed of. And yet, it seems that most people in the realm have no idea that they are balancing on the edge of doom and keep living in their everyday sin. The only people who could have foreseen the plans of the children of the New Order were your mysterious patrons who entrusted you with the investigation of the crimes in Hillbrant. However, they have not contacted you since your rescue, although they promised to do so. Could it be that they were discovered by their heretical opponents and crushed before they could have warned you? But that does not change anything. You have already ventured too far to leave the game now. You think so, but I did leave. It seems that the fate of the whole realm depends on you. Everything you do now can have fatal consequences. Or is it not so? After all, it is the year 1223 which has, besides the announced tax raise, brought a lot of unexpected events lately. Here we are. Commodore, oh my god! What will you do, Sir Knight? What will you do now, when our king is dead? What are you talking about? What? Haven't you heard about the murder? His Majesty King Edward is dead. He was assassinated in his private chambers. Not even the first Knight Don Rodrigo de Bellicourt could protect him. What will we do now? With the king and his son Prince Louis, the royal house died out. The realm will fall into trouble. Oh my god. Assassination of the king? Unbelievable. Let's learn about it. Okay. It's fucked. The perfect short sword. Just like random crap on the floor. Whoa. John de Goose. Is that you, brother? My goodness. Yes, it is you. I never thought I would see you again. Heaven has sent you to meet me in these hard days. I don't remember you, dude. John de Goo. No, I'm sorry for not introducing myself. My name's John de Goo. You're Goo. And I'm a celestial of the Brotherhood of the Righteous. But my name probably doesn't mean anything to you, and neither does my face. Nevertheless, I know you and you know me because we met once. You surely remember two men who visited you this spring and asked you to investigate strange events in the town of Hillbrant. Yes? Just so, brother. It was I and one of my companions who sought you out that day and asked you for help. We needed a stranger who wouldn't be too visible to all who would be able to find out what's going on without raising suspicions. Because of that, we came to you, brother. What if I would say I don't know what you're talking about, Senescio? I understand. It's wise to be cautious these days. If you really don't believe me, I'll gladly give you proof of my words. In the spring, we asked you to investigate the case of Kurt Olimir, the merchant, because we suspected he gained possession of some rare heretical relic or text. Now you see it was really me who sought you out then. Well, I was waiting for some message or something from you. Of course I wanted to do that, but I couldn't. I'm sincerely sorry, but the situation we had to face here after that day forbade us to contact you in any way. If we did, so we would endanger not only your life, but also the mission which has been entrusted to you, and which is, no offense, much more important than the life of any of us. Alright, well, I think it's time for you to just spill your beans. Yes, I believe that. And I agree you should get to know the whole truth. Well, the reason why we decided to seek you out this spring and ask you for your help was simple. We found out something very obscure and wicked is going on in the realm, and that it endangers the very existence of the kingdom. We ran into intrigues aimed at undermining the power of the king, at the destruction of the brotherhood of the righteous, at spattering the faith in the Holy Mother Church, and at disrupting society. But we didn't know anything more than that it's the work of some heretics trying to carry out their plans with the aid of infernal powers. I will continue, please. Thanks to a lucky coincidence, we got wind of Kurth Olimir, notorious for grave robbing. He was reportedly heard to say that he got his hands on something that should have provided him with enough money to live the rest of his life as a nobleman. But that very thing also endangered him mortally and forced him to hide before the Inquisition. We understood it had to be some artifact or a scroll of great worth to heretics, and that with the utmost probability it was linked to the events starting to appear all over the realm. That's why we started to hunt for Olimir immediately. But it happened that our trusty companions following his track were murdered or went missing without a trace. We understood the enemy was aware of our existence and tried to stop us. Okay, and that's why you decided to entrust the case to someone who was little known, and who could evade the enemy more easily, am I right? You surely are, brother. We chose you out of dozens of suitable adepts, and then we visited you in utmost secrecy to charge you with the investigation of the case of the merchant Olimir. We wanted to contact you after some time and take over the result of your investigation, but we couldn't. Our allies started to die one after another, usually very violently, and we figured out the enemy was after us. We didn't want to endanger you, hence we left you to your own fate, and hoped you would manage to survive even without our help, and maybe eventually get here to Alvaron to help us to step in against conspirators. You're saying you're using plurals, Celestial. In whose name do you speak, and who are your enemies? Tell me about them. I represent a group of royalists, brother, sworn to defend the realm against any danger, be it from the outside or from the inside, even if it would cost them their lives. We are wholly devoted to the crown, and everything we do is in its best interest. Kind of like the Blades in Oblivion, or, in Elder Scrolls. Alright, that's Zaku. Good night. Alright. Several years ago, we were many, but many of our supporters have died recently. In fact, only a few of us are left, and consequently, we cannot keep our influence even in Alvaron, the capital of the realm. Contrary to our enemies, by all accounts, their numbers have been rising all the time. We don't know which group of heretics it is, but their contacts reach into the highest circles of society. There's no doubt about that. Well, in that case, I may greatly enhance your knowledge, Celestial. The heretics you fight against belong to the cult of the Children of the New Order. Kurt Olimir got the Book of Liber Demonium for them, which describes rites for summoning the fallen angels, and that's precisely what the heretics are trying to do. Summon the infernal demons. Oh my god, but in that case, it all starts to make sense. If it really is the cult of the Children of the New Order, Christ offered the Malamar, or Christopher de Malamert is its Dark High Priest and the #1 enemy we face here in Alberon. Where are you dropping this name from? Where your name dropping all of a sudden? I talk about the treason of Christopher de Malamert, the Grand Master of the Order of the Brotherhood of the Righteous. What? He is the leader of the enemy trying to disrupt the realm. He is behind the intrigues that have brought Ultherus to the very edge of destruction. He thought he managed to get an advantage over us, that he could crush us, but he overreached himself greatly. We managed to catch one of his messengers he used to send orders, and the messenger confessed to everything when put to torture. He denounced Christopher de Malamert and some of his other henchmen. Exactly because of this lucky coincidence, surely brought to us by divine providence, the balance of power has shifted. Until now we have been the hunted game, but now it's just the opposite. I don't trust this guy. Every like first NPC that I talk to once I enter a new act happens to end up being like the mastermind behind everything. And this guy's going, oh, it's the top dog of the Brotherhood of the Righteous. It's all his fault. You should go and I don't know, put him to the stake and burn him. Not so fast. So are you telling me that Christopher de Malamert, the Grand Master of the Brotherhood of the Righteous, is the Dark High Priest of the Cult of the Children of the New Order? Are you serious right now, dude? Exactly, brother. I myself couldn't believe it, but the evidence spoke clearly. We could do nothing but put up with the idea of my high superior, friend and mentor, being the traitor, and on top of it, the Dark High Priest of the Cult of the Children of the New Order. I really wish they could have called this cult something else, like, I don't know, Cult of Satan or something. Cult of the Children of the New Order is like so hard to say. As you just said, now I understand why he has been trying to disrupt the realm and set us all against each other. At first I thought he was trying to seize power, but the destruction he was inflicting all around mismatched this conclusion. No one wants to rule a disrupted and destroyed land. With what you've just told me, it makes sense. He strives to summon the fallen angels. It seems so. So what are your suggestions, Celestial? We have to gather all the evidence possible against Malamert and render it to the Supreme Tribunal of the Inquisition, because only it may accuse the Grand Master of the Brotherhood of the Righteous of heresy. This may bear no delay, brother, because Grand Master de Malamert already suspects something. We mustn't allow him to prepare a counterstrike. We have to act immediately. Do you think you'd be able to undertake this task, brother? Would you come forward before the Supreme Tribunal of the Inquisition as the Chief Prosecutor? I have no doubt that, with the results of your investigation, you will be able to convince the tribunal to accuse the Grand Master of heresy, so we may consequently arrest him. No, I gotta investigate it myself first. But there's no time for that, brother. Under other circumstances, I would certainly agree, because I know that direct experience is better than anything else. But presently, it's impossible to continue with the investigation any longer. We need to accuse Grandmaster de Malamert of heresy as soon as possible and to arrest him. Otherwise, he might rise against us, or run away, and all our efforts would end up in smoke. Hence I have to urge you to act, brother. If you really want to help us, do it now. What did I just say? I'm sorry, brother, but I understand. Attend to the case of Grandmaster de Malamert, then decide for yourself. Remember, though, that time is our enemy. When you decide, come to me immediately. Alright, well, can I ask questions now? As you wish, brother. Tell me about the members of the Supreme Tribunal. The head of the Supreme Tribunal of the Inquisition is the Inquisitor General. Is an Inquisitor General at present time, Cardinal Commendoni, who is also the permanent papal legate. Besides him, other members of the tribunal are 3 inquisitorial judges: Cardinals Gustavo Leti, Severtinus, and Giovanni Temor. Thank you. What's this rumors about war? You don't know. Okay. So, how's the weather been? Well, I don't remember any fierce storm with unnatural spectacles recently. It's true there is occasionally quite a tumult above Alvaron, brought here by winds from the seashore, and then you can see things a man would not believe to exist, but nothing like that has happened recently. Okay, well, I don't know. Tell me about things in here in Alvaron. There were quite a lot of people brutally murdered in Alvaron and in its vicinity recently, and at least the same number has gone missing, without a trace. People usually blame Wolf Prince Wolf here and his packs of werewolves for it, but I'd say that other Hellspawn have their hands in it too. I wouldn't be surprised if it is a part of Grandmaster Christopher de Malamort's plan to disrupt the realm and to seize control of it. Well, tell me about more monsters around here. If I were you, I'd be cautious not to be caught at night outside of the city walls. It could happen you'd become a game for the werewolves from Schwarzwald. People from the town's surroundings, far and near, have been at their mercy from time immemorial, but over the last few years, it has been really terrible. Everybody who falls into their claws is dead for sure. Moreover, at each full moon, they somehow manage to get inside the city, abduct some innocent victim, and drag him or her away into their den somewhere in Schwarzwald. None of the abducted has returned alive. Or any legends or rumors? It is said that there is a Strikes? Isn't that like a super reindeer? Dwelling in the city cemetery, and that it has arisen from a cursed girl named Joan. The legend says her own mother, a nun of the Order of Saint Bethesda. Saint Bethesda? Oh no. Cursed Joan. Some goatish priest raped a nun. She lost her mind then and wandered helplessly around the realm until she gave birth to her daughter in the Alvaron cemetery. What? Okay. Is there anything more about the legend? The instant she gave birth to her daughter, the poor soul cursed her newborn child and then committed suicide. The girl was found lifeless in the morning by priests and put into a nameless grave. Years went by, and no one suspected the curse was slowly changing Joan into a dreadful Strix that would haunt her father. And then it really happened. The Strix awoke, and since then she had been stalking the city to get her father. It's said she will kill anyone she meets. What? Alright, that sounds gruesome. See ya. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. From a Japanese speaking perspective, exactly. It doesn't sound right. Alright. So, what's there to do around here? Go picking up random crap off the floor. So... I honestly don't know what to do with money anymore. So I want to find, like... a store. Where's the actual town? This. Ooh, is this experience points? Money. Oh, it's Tinthan! Hey! Is it you, Tinthan? What are you doing here? Are you trying your luck at the limelight here in Alvaron? Oh, is that you, Knight? Do you know seeing you here doesn't surprise me? I knew at once that you would come a long way, even to the royal seat town. Whatever. So, what's up? What's going on? With me? Well, I'll be frank with you, Knight. We've already been through a lot, haven't we? Alright. After I left Glassburg, I wandered a little and tried my luck here and there. Of course, nothing illegal, I swear. But it wasn't going too well. You won't make a fortune if you're so deformed like me. Get to the point. Ripple. Sure, Knight. As I said, I wasn't doing too well, and as time went by, I started to curse my parents. And then I've learned they have a miraculous oil here in Alvaron that was consecrated by Pope Almod II, the miraculous himself. The man is said to be able to make miracles. The oil itself rids everyone who puts it on of all his ailments. So I thought... So what, you thought you'd steal it, right? Well, yeah, you're right, Knight. I know I'm falling into bad ways again because of it, but it would be really for the last time. As soon as I change into a handsome young man, I would start to make my living by fair means, believe me. But in the time I've been here, I've just managed to find out that the oil is hidden somewhere deep in the dungeons under the Archiepiscopal Palace, where I have no chance to get. It requires someone who is able to enter the dungeons under the church without raising suspicion and to get back alive. Well, you better not be thinking of making me do it. Well, do you know, it crossed my mind the moment I saw you here? Although a pal in the Brotherhood of the Righteous wouldn't be completely noteless down in the secret church dungeons, you surely can cope even with such situations. Alright, well, we need to make a deal. As always, Knight, I'll steal something for you. Well, I mean, I'll obtain you goods according to your wishes. That's it. Alright, well, this is the last time, Tinthan. After this, you live your life honestly. Do you understand? Yes, Knight. You may rely upon it. Bring me the oil, and I'll show you what the life of a saint means. Okay. Tinthan. Tinthan's cool. I just found a diamond. What's this? All these like exit points. Where's the town? Here? Where am I? Guardsman. Fuck. Adelaida. Hello. What's up, Knight? How are you? Do you think the end of the world is really at hand? Now our king is dead. All those terrible rumors seems much more real to me. Who are you? My name is Adelaida, Knight. I'm the granddaughter of Royal Chamberlain Tristan. Cool. Bye. Oh, eyeballs. I like need to be here. Probably horses or something here. What? Okay. Whoa. Oh look, there's like a clown. What's up, clown? Make me laugh, clown. Delia Jackmar, who disturbs me in my grief? What do you want from me, Knight? Don't you see I'm suffering? Are you going to ask me to joke or to make a role in my current state? Maybe. Well, my name is Julia Jackmar, but everybody calls me Jolly Jack. Well, I was the King Edward's clown. Oh. So I guess you don't got nothing to do now that he's dead. I'm gonna die of grief. Isn't that ironic? A clown, a happy creature, always joking and doing tricks, is going to die of grief because there's nothing but pain in his heart. With the king dead, I lost the meaning of my life. You know, I'm sure you'll find more work. People need to laugh these days. Who would want a sad clown with the heart torn to pieces? Who would want to see a wreck with no light in his heart? Who? I tell you, Knight, nobody. I lost the meaning of my life. You won't understand that because your mission lasts till you die. But I'm as empty as a drunk bottle of wine. What do you want from me? Why have you come and filled the emptiness, which I hope would soon kill me? I just want to talk to you. Alright, Knight, I don't want to talk to anybody, except to death. This guy... It's pretty metal. But if you want to talk... I don't know. Any heretics in town that might have, I don't know, killed the king? I don't know anybody. I don't know, anything noteworthy besides, you know, your king dying? What else could be worth mentioning besides the murder of His Highness King Edward II? What else did you expect me to say? Okay, alright, I'm sorry. Alright, well, see you later, dude. He's feeling really emo. Is this the king? Oh my god, the body of His Majesty King Edward II, let us so rest. Oh, it's like still there? Maybe I should examine his body. It's possible I'll find some clue to lead me to his murderers. Okay. Okay, well, inspecting the body, apparently the king was throttled with bare arms. There are obvious contusions on his neck caused by gripping hands. The attacker had to have great strength because the king definitely was very mighty. Wait a minute, what is this? It seems to me the king defended himself against his murderer and probably even wounded him. He has traces of blood and bits of skin under his fingernails. He probably struck his murderer in the face while defending himself. Yes, almost certainly. I see. Mind. So you guys were just standing here, huh? You guys were just standing here. I would have never thought that traveling around would be dangerous as these days with all those werewolves packs. Dude. Your king is dead too, you know. Can I open this? Let's see. This is a pretty lame castle. Like it's cool and all, but for like the king of the realm, I don't know. I was kind of expecting more. Oh wait, there's a way upstairs. Stairs. I think it's like bed chambers. Oh, it's got like a library. I guess that was like his throne room. I guess he like hangs out up here. Okay, I see. Oh, it's not as lame then. I thought like that was it. Who's that? Baronicus. Hey. Do you know, Knight, who was Domitus Opinius? No. You're gonna tell me? He was an excellent lawyer and the personal counselor of Erebornian Emperor Alexander Severus. Nobody knows exactly when he was born, usually an unimportant date which only mothers remember, but he died in the year 122 of the new era, less than 5 years after the death of his emperor. You know, Knight, the story of his life is a source of never-ending inspiration for me. You're praising a pagan, that's heresy. Why do you think so, Knight? I don't know what do you know about the history of law, but the law of the realm is fully built on the heritage of the Erebonian law system. It was transformed into the Orthodox law codex, of course, but the main principles of the civil law are based on the laws formulated and written down by the lawyers during the last century of the Erebonian realm, including Ulpian's laws. His most renowned quotation is Dura Lex, sed lex, hard law still is the law. Well, the Inquisition law is based on this principle, isn't it? Okay, well, you avoided direct this time. Tell me who you are. I'm Berenicus, the Baron of Iria and the titular Duke of Knet, personal counselor of His Majesty King Edward II. Well, the former counselor, of course. That's why I mentioned Domitus Openius. We have surprisingly much in common. Sometimes a shiver runs down my spine because of that. Well, give me an example. What do you mean? Openius Domitius was born in a modest place in the family of an impoverished country nobleman, as well as me. He was predestined to have as boring life as me. He was supposed to become a scribe in a nearby town. His parents couldn't afford better education for the child. Soon he began to stand out because of his intellect. A pope's legate noticed him and took him to the capital city to study law and philosophy at the best universities. Something like that happened to me as well, so I could become the personal counselor of His Majesty King Edward II in the end. Let our Lord be so merciful and care for his soul on the other side. However, my fate is even more similar to Ulpian's. Terrible tragedy happened to him as well as to me when his beloved emperor died. Well, that sucks for you. Yes, it does. I didn't expect God would call him to heaven so quickly. There was so much he could do, but there's nothing to do about it. The realm have to do without him. Well, as the personal counsel of Majesty, you must be like smart and stuff. Can I ask you stuff? You really think I'll be able to answer your questions? You can ask me, of course, Knight. So, like, who rules here in Avalon now? The ruler of Alvaron is Grand Duke Drake Lambert, the royal governor of this town. Duchess Vanessa of Kensworth is the vice governor. Ah, right, so the king doesn't rule the capital city. The king rules the realm. You got a separate governor governing the capital city. I see. You hear about rumors of war? I don't know any details. Okay. Oh, wait, I don't know any... What do you say? I don't know any details about the war preparations, Knight. King Edward didn't plan to wage a war. The preparation started when His Majesty was assassinated, and the first Knight Don Rodrigo de Valcourt became the temporary army leader. Well, and he didn't consult anything with me. Because of that, the only thing I know is that the Royal Army Regiment in the whole realm were ordered to replenish their numbers, to requisition horses and cattle, to refill all rations and gather some supplies, to prepare for the war, in fact. However, the question is, against whom will the war be waged? Because there isn't a single enemy around that could be defeated on the battlefield. So the king was actually assassinated a while ago, because this rumor started a while ago. So they just left him just kind of like dead there for like months on end. Just dead king in his throne. Let's see. I'm hunting a heretical cult called the Children of the New Order. I know it's a mouthful. Have you heard anything about it? Yes, that name rings a bell to me. If I remember the Empire history well, it was a demoniac cult founded in the 10th century around the self-appointed prophet Lucius, who predicted the end of the world and the coming of the New Order. Okay, but I haven't heard it since that time. Okay, thank you. So, anything noteworthy except for the king dying? Well, I'm sure you've heard about the rumors about the counterfeited gold that appeared in the city. It seems that some unknown heretics can turn common, well, human feces to gold for a short time and use it to pay with it like as with real gold. That's awesome. Not like, you know, chips of wood, not like lumps of coal. No, human feces. And only human feces. That's great. Exactly. No, human feces. That's awesome. Some unknown heretics can turn common, well, human feces to gold for a short period of time. I like it's a short period of time. So, you pay for it, you leave the store, the guy's counting the gold coins, and it turns to shit. That's awesome. I might become a heretic if like like a dude was like, "Hey, you wanna join our cult?" I'd be like, "No." Yeah, but look what we can do. He like pulls out money from his pockets and it's like, "Here, have this." And it's like, "Oh, really? Thanks." And like turns to shit. It's like, "Oh, turn to shit," and the guy's like, "I know, it's hilarious." Well, nice shot, Kibitz. Well, you guys do this? It's like, yeah, man. Yeah, shot a heretic. Because of that, the mistrust in the realm gold coin spreads in the city, and the trade as a whole is seriously threatened. Grand Duke Lambert is deservedly very unhappy about it. Just saying. Legends or rumors? Many tales are told about the manner of Baron Don von Bluttenreich. Maybe you saw it yourself. It's such an awful ruin in the outskirts of Alvaron, a scar on the face of the city that used to be so beautiful. People say that the Baron's impure ghost dwells in the manor, and it's true that terrible screams and crying is heard from there at nights, so the people got used to avoiding the place. Let's see. The Baron's ghost was imprisoned in the house after the Baron was poisoned and cursed by his last 13th wife. She accused him of terrible things he was supposed to have done to his 12 ex-wives and children. She testified that she found their remains in the cellars of her husband's house, but her testimony didn't save her from the fate all the poisoners meet, no matter what was their motive for the murder. Before she died, however, she cursed her husband, and it made his ghost return to the family mansion, which soon became a house of horror. Okay. Thanks for the story. Talk to you later. BCs. That's a good one. Oh, there's Rodrigo. Yo, Rodrigo, what are you doing starting up a war? Who are you, knight? What do you ask from me? I'm very busy at the moment, as you can see. Now, when most of the royal authority has passed over to my hands, I don't have much time for unregistered visitors. Well, I'm Polar. You're Rodrigo. Yes? Don Rodrigo de Valacour, the first knight of the Ulthrus Kingdom, the Grand Duke of Aurelia and the Duke of Ostrogovice, the titular Baron of Ulm and Gris, to you. Well, I'm honored to meet the highest defender of the realm. Wait, knight, did you come to exchange polite phrases with me, or do you really want something from me? I'm not gonna, like, offend a man. Well, I just wanted to meet the guy that failed to defend his king. Well, I gotta choose one of these. What did you do the moment the king was murdered? Why weren't you near him to protect him? I don't think I should confess to you, knight. I've already confessed to Cardinal Letty. However, if you want to know about that, the duties of the first knight don't consist only of protecting his majesty. I had some duties out of the royal palace. There's nothing I could do. However, I agree with you that what happened doesn't decrease my responsibility for it. Thus, I'll leave public life as soon as the Assembly of Estates is gathered to elect the new king from the highest-ranking nobles. Until that time, I'll do my best not to let the realm suffer because of the absence of the chief of state. So I swear. Do you need to know something else, knight? So, I heard you're preparing for a war? I'm sorry, but revealing a military secret could mean a threat to the safety and interests of the realm. Because of that, I can't answer your question, knight. I'm sorry. Is there any bounties for monster killing? Grand Duke Drake Lambert set reasonably high rewards for catching the werewolves who rampage not only around the city, but unfortunately also in the streets. Sheriff Henry Portman pays the reward in exchange for trophies, heads of killed werewolves brought to him. I don't expect it could completely solve the troubles the pack of the Wolf Prince Wolf Herb causes us, but I'm sure there will be some effect. Oh shit. What happened to your face? I can't help but notice the wounds on your face. Looks like scratches. What happened to you? My wound is not your business, knight, but if you're interested in that, not long ago I caught a thief who resisted me and he scratched my face before I killed him. Satisfied? A common thief wounded you? Sir Don Rodrigo de Valcor, Duke of Feces and the protector of Dookie Poo? Oh, hey, Uncle Bay. Yes, he did. He used a moment of my incaution and tried to blind me. However, he didn't succeed. I killed him immediately. Ah, that's interesting. Alright, this guy's a suspect. Very well now. God preserve the realm. Might wrestle. While examining the body of King Edward II, I discovered traces of skin and dry blood beneath his nails. Doubtless the king committed his murder during the attack. likely across the face, judging from the nature of their struggle. Consequently, I have discovered that Rodrigo de Valcourt possesses facial wounds, wounds which could have easily been made by the desperate following of a man destined for death. I should investigate further. See. Okay. What's in here? Oh, there's no way upstairs. Apparently not. What these stairs lead? Seem to go upstairs. Okay. What's Alvaron? Where's the actual city? Castle. What's the actual city? There? No. No. That leads outside the city. I guess it's kind of like Glatsburg, where I like go this way and then there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's like a lot of places. Ah, this place is fucking huge. Yo, I don't feel like it. Okay. Citadel surroundings the citadel. Is that where I was? No, I was down here. Southeast. There's a citadel up here. Let's go southeast. Let's explore the city. A falchion. What do you having to? Thank you for the falchion. I just start barging into people's houses, or? Thick length. Sound like a porn star. I'll leave that. Do that. Ooh. Selena Flock. Have mercy, knight. Please have mercy with a poor woman who's lost everything she ever had in this world. Have mercy and help me. I have no idea what to do. What are you raving about? Why are you crying? My name is Selenia Flock Knight, and this is my inn. I inherited it from my poor father who died of plague 2 years ago. Well, you don't make money? Oh no, that's not the reason why I'm crying. It's my husband, Alwar. He got this disease and I can't find any medicine for him. Oh, I don't know, maybe I can help. He ran away to Schwarzwald, Knight. He was afraid he might hurt me. Oh no. You see, he was beginning to change already. He was getting fur and claws. The wolf plague. Terrible. What, did he get lycanthropy? Yes, lycanthropy, Knight. The ancient malign disease that takes over the body and the soul. A few weeks ago, he went hunting and he was attacked by a crowd of werewolves. He managed to escape, but the beasts had bitten him badly. And then it started. He started to change. There was no way to stop it. My granny, a village herb healer, taught me all kinds of things, but nothing worked against the lycanthropy. Please, Knight, help me heal my husband. There must be a way. I go and kill him. Alright, well, I don't know. I'll try. Thank you, Knight. You must have been sent by the Holy Providence himself. Well, do you have any idea where in Schwarzwald he went? No, Knight, unfortunately. I have no idea. He wanted to run as far as he could so he couldn't hurt me. You're gonna have to find him. Uh-huh. Well, can I see what you're selling? It's expensive. Something like more worthwhile than the last city? Is that not how these games work? And as you move up into these, you start seeing better equipment? That doesn't seem to be how this game works. Every town sells like the same shit. Magical skills plus 7 constitution, that's not bad. Ornament full plate mail of physical damage resistance. That's pretty good. Problem with full plate is that, like, it makes you super slow. Like, super slow. One of your things. What was this belt? Okay. Alright, so we got a wolfman on the loose. That's neat. What's this? Hello. Who lives here? Commoner. Master of this house. Iman Ab Sahab. What's up? Hello, Brave Knight. I'm really happy that you came to see me. You're probably interested in some relics and artifacts from very old times. You come to the right place because I am Aman Ab Sahab, an antique merchant. That's a weird name. And the way you speak, where are you from? You be right, Brave Knight, as well as the whole Brotherhood of the Righteous. I come from very far, from the desert empire of Jab-Habal. You're from Jab-Habal? You're like a pagan traitor. Stop your wrath, Brave Knight. I'm not a pagan traitor, even though I come from Jab-Habal. I am faithful as well as everybody else. I gave up the faith in Ahalar and the Holy Prophet many years ago. I let myself baptize and become faithful. Why? I lose my head if I go back, but I have no reason to return. I live here in the realm and do business like an honest and free man. Ah, okay. Well, you know, the Divine Kingdom is open to all human beings, whether they've been born faithful or pagans. These are wise words, brave knight, just like the Holy Scripture says. That's why I am happy to live and work here for a bigger glory of the Divine Kingdom on earth. Amen to that. Can I ask you something, Sir Knight? What is it? As I've already implied, I do business with relics and antiques. Now I try to find these three ancient statuettes of the angels Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. They are very old, created by an unknown artist around the year 223. I want them desperately, and I'm willing to pay a great sum of gold. Would you be interested in finding them and bringing them to me? Well, what do you think they are? Nobody knows, Brave Knight. They're lost all over the realm. You must search. Alright, well, if I find them, I'll bring them to you. That's great. I always knew we could make an agreement, Brave Knight. As soon as you have one of those statues come to me, give it to me and I'll give you the gold. Alright. You, like, actually sell things? No. You know of heretics? You know, considering that you're a heretic yourself? I heard that Grandmaster Christopher de Malmart is suspected by a lot of people of heresy and treason, and he hasn't shown up in public for some time, and that is very suspicious. Okay, anything noteworthy? Okay, well, the king died. Uh-huh. Any fierce storms in Alvaron? Storm in Alvaron? I haven't heard about one. I hear almost about everything. About legends or rumors. I'm not a good legend teller. Heard about the fallen angels? There's a dangerous lot of rogues in my home city, Jabba Balls now. We can actually buy things here in Alvaron then. You want to buy equipment? It depends on what you want to buy. Leon Van den Broek's famous armory shop is in Alvaron. The apothecary Thelma Othram and master alchemist Alberto Kelly sell potions and magic items. And innkeepers William Burton and Sona Flock make business with everything. Thank you. Diabolos, get away. Diabolos! Get out of the way, I'm trying. Where are these places? This is Gigantor's. Here? Who lives here? Whoa! Jesus Christ! Whoa, 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 whoa! I forgot how to play. My dog is taking like inordinate amounts of damage. What the fuck are these things doing in here? Open the random house with death. Okay. The crap was that? Random spooky house. I was gonna say, like, you know, those dogs are looking more red than they should be. Fuck. I am weakened. Weaken this. Fuck you. Okay, it's a random spooky house. Holy fuck. Do Montague. Bro, you need to level. Oh, what is that? Da. Fuck. You lightning shotgun. Please die. Please die. You're not dying. Fucking I. Fear. We're fighting fear itself. Jesus Christ. Someone leveled. I am insane. Apparently I'm insane now. Diablo-like leveled up. Okay. There's a treasure chest here. Of course it's locked. Activate light. It's not trapped. You guys like punch it. Didn't I have like a punch function? Attack this. Oh shit, it's trapped. Guys, stop. Guys, come over here. Guys, come over here. So now I do shatter. I don't have any mana. Oh fuck! Just I hate this game. I got like a whole bunch of these level 3s. Let's use the level 3s. Okay, fine. Here. Shotgun. Dog died. Here. Assault scale armor. Bunch of diamonds. Gold. Bunch of random crap. Short bow. The dog. I revived the dog by this. Raised dead the dog. Not enough mana, really? Why don't I have enough mana? No! Dick! Where's the dog? There he is. I gotta wait another, like, hour. Oh, not enough. Back doggo. What else was in here? That's it? Some spooky house full of underdogs. Neat. That was fun. This Steinger, hey. Pardon, what do you want from me, knight? I didn't do anything. You don't have any proof against me. What should I have against you? I don't know anything. You're a knight of the Brotherhood of the Righteous, and those often have something against various people they don't like. Alright, well, why don't you introduce yourself? Who I am? Why do you want to know when you don't have anything against me? I'm just introducing ourselves. You know, I'm Polar, you are? Well, my name is Heinz Kobstall, but all call me Steinger, after that renowned minstrel. So what? So, like, do you play music? No, I can't, but I can get out of any trouble as well as he could. For example, when he was caught with Lady Rosalinda de Winfredham, and they wanted to make a wine chalice from his skull. Not only didn't they succeed in that, but Steinger also ran away from them and composed a ballad about it, and he won the minstrel tournament in Portering with that ballad. Okay, cool. Can I talk to you for a moment? What do you want to talk about? I don't know anything, but if you insist. I don't know. Anything noteworthy happening around here besides the king dying? The royal burial chamber in the city cemetery is said to be under the control of the infernal powers. Since young Prince Louis and his sisters were buried there, nobody has been able to get in. I can tell you it's true. I didn't believe that, so I went there to make sure about that myself. More cemeteries. Legends or rumors? Do you know the tale about Wolfenburg, the mansion of the Wolf Prince Wolfhere? People say Wolfenburg has been the seat of the House of the Wolfenburg since the 7th century. Remember, the house were fond of cruelty and of violence to the liege people from the beginning. It's said that the Wolf Prince Wolfhere was the last heir of that house. His name was Duke Ronald in those times, and he was even crueler than his ancestors. One day he repeatedly laid his hands on a certain young and very beautiful witch who lived near his castle and raped her cruelly. Oh wow, that's gross. What happened next? The violated witch threatened the Duke that she'd inform the Holy Mother Church about him, because it was known the Church took care of the widows and various injured women in trouble. But she shouldn't have done so, because the vicious Duke killed her immediately, without remorse. However, the witch was able to curse the Duke before she died. She changed him into an awful wolf beast. When the liege people of the Duke found out about it, they didn't hesitate and took pitchforks and flails, sharpened the poleaxes, and then captured the castle of Wolfenburg. But they didn't get rid of the Duke himself. Yes, there was peace for some time. The ruins of Wolfenburg were invaded only by weeds and everything was slowly fading away. But then people started to go missing in the neighborhood, and bloody pieces of their flesh or skin were to be found in the woods around. That is, Duke Ronald returned as the Wolf Prince Wolfhare to take his bloody tax for what happened to him. Since that time, his pack of werewolves have been terrorizing the countryside, I say. Thank you. Any more houses that's got, like, undead dog problems? Alvaron has all kinds of doggo problems. What's this? It's the herbalist. What's up? Get lost, whoever you are. I don't have any time to waste on you, and I would not have even if your mission was the most important one in the whole world. Got it? Well, it just so happens that my mission is the most important one in the entire world. Really? Then I'd suggest you see fit as soon as possible, as I'm gonna brew some Linthix Volturias, and whoever inhales its fumes is gonna be blind and deaf for several days. What? Get lost. Well, no, I'm not. Well then. What the hell do you want? Paladins of the Righteous, the Brotherhood of the Righteous, don't visit me very often. Seems they have a feeling they can do without my services. And to be honest, I'm doing my best to keep them thinking so. At least they did not bother me. Anyway, even without them, there are still too many bloody visitors coming. Are you like a magician? No, you're not gonna get me. Get there. I don't have any visions of the end of the world. I don't scream prophecies from the sleep, and I've even thrown away my crystal ball as it was only good for dusting. Anyway, it was no mountain crystal, just glass. Who are you? My name is Thelma Othram, and if you must know, I'm an apothecary. Is that all? Don't you try those heresy suspicions on me. Brewing of my potions does not require fornicating with ghosts or flying the Sabbath on a broomstick. Well, I must admit that in my younger years, such an idea could have turned me on. Anyway, I have a license to practice my business. The Royal Alchemist Guild itself issued it. Those chaps are not ashamed to come ask me for a piece of advice from time to time. Well, it's nice to meet you, good woman. Might be, but it doesn't matter at all. Anyway, what the hell do you want from me? That you rushed right into my kitchen. Well, what kind of potions can you make? Just take a look at the goods around you. I'm not gonna name you dozens of items when you're not gonna buy any of them in the end. Okay, well, let's see your wares. So you want to shop? You could have said that straight away, and we could have avoided that useless chit chat. 27. She does not like me. 7 gold for a freaking potion. I'm okay. Unless she got like a potion of invincibility or something. You do. Class. You. People are rip-offs. Okay. Anything else here? What was up here? the hell's my dog? Where the hell's... One of my characters is missing. Bro, what are you doing? Come on. Bro. Come on. Those. Well, he's like near death, so I'm trying to find like a priest. Like priests heal you for free. I've been in here. No, I haven't. Get into people's homes. Who's the master of this house? For you. Just come in our house. Be cool. Commoner. It's a pretty decent house for a commoner. Do you heal? There it goes. Yay for healing, yay. Keep punching out them heals. Yeah. I'm still insane. I'm feared. No clue what that means. Who lives here? Hey, the game crashed. Sweet. That's the main thing that's turning me off about this game. This game just keeps crashing. Oh, the graphic is back for the title screen. Sorry. Let's go. Oh, it's Horse, the kid, and his like giant dog. Hey, boy. Jeez, are you a paladin of the Brotherhood of the Righteous? That's right, and who are you? My name is Horst, and my father always told me not to talk to paladins of the Brotherhood of the Righteous, so I'm not gonna talk to you. Why aren't you supposed to talk to paladins? We're good people. Because my father said they were stupid, and you know what, Knight? Looking at you, I see he was right. Tell me your father. That's none of your business. I won't see ya. You're a dummy doo-doo. What my father said. Alright. What's this house? Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, look, there's like... places and stuff. Let's go, here. Is this where he was? This was where I was. I've been in here. Joseph Joffrey. Hey. No. Joseph, hey. Hello, Knight. Welcome to the house of the Grand Duke Drake Lambert, the royal governor of the city. Oh, this is his house. It's a tiny house. I'm Joffrey, the Grand Duke's butler. Cool. How do you like working for this guy? Work is good, Knight, thank you. Can I ask you stuff? You can't tell me in detail? The work is very good? Alright. I'm sorry, but my master don't like me to talk to his guests. He says I'm too stupid for that, and he's probably right. I think my mother wasn't very clever because she married my father. My father definitely wasn't clever, at least according to what my mother used to say about him. Alright, well, I'll just go talk to your master then, because you're dumb. Okay. Leanna, there's the Grand Duke. Duke Lambert. Drake Lambert, the Duke. Welcome to my house, Knight. I'm Grand Duke Drake Lambert, the Royal Governor of Alvaron. I'm glad that somebody from the Brotherhood of the Righteous has come. I need to talk to you about a case I'm unable to cope with. Okay, well, tell me about the case. It's about gold, Knight. I don't have to explain how unstable times these are and that the old order is collapsing. A thing that the whole realm stands upon and therefore must stay infallible is the monetary system. The circulation of gold in the society, keeping of the natural market mechanism, and that requires one thing, a stable currency. Yeah? And what can I do for you in that matter? I'm not gonna like scoop feces, if that's what you're asking. Have patience, please. I'm getting there. As I said before, the whole realm was built on gold. Without gold, there would be nothing. Everything would collapse and chaos would arise. That's why you can certainly imagine the danger of people losing trust in gold. Uh-huh. We found out that there was false gold getting into circulation. There's nothing unusual. It has happened many times, but never to such an extent, and never was the gold forged using unholy powers. This is the reason I want to discuss the case with you. We found out that some unknown heretics were using unholy powers to temporarily turn human excrement into gold. Can you imagine what that caused? And I have to stop it before merchants stop accepting gold. There's too much at stake. Do you suspect anyone, Grand Duke? No, Knight, I don't. You can find the gold in all shops and markets, and I didn't manage to figure out the exact place where the black magic products are put in circulations. Alright, well, what makes you think the gold was forged with unclean powers? You know, aside from the gold, the forged gold itself being unclean. Well, exactly. What else could turn human excrement into gold, Knight? The Royal Alchemist Guild is positive. Science couldn't do anything like that. Alright, well, I'll see if I can get to the bottom of it. Thank you, Knight. I was hoping, as an Inquisitor, you would be interested. It's a crime against God and the faith as well as a crime against the economy of the realm. Okay, well, can I ask you stuff? You know anything about this war? And you were offering rewards for killing lycanthropists? Killing the werewolves. And I'm searching for other heretics here in Alvaron. Do you have any suspicions? There is someone I suspect of heresy, Knight. It's not really a suspicion, actually, because I don't have a convincing evidence. It's Priest Nicholas, the local Curio Inquisitor. Using dark powers, he took possession of my wife, Leanna. He raped her, you see. I want him to be punished for the abhorrent crime. I want him to burn at the stake so I can throw his ashes into a river and let it float away. So he's gone, forgotten forever. What? Okay. Anything else noteworthy happening besides your wife getting raped by a priest? I'm worried about the rumors that there is some kind of awakened ancient evil crawling around the city at night, trying to get something that was stolen from it by murdering people. I don't know if it is true, but what I know is that there has been mutilated corpses found lately around the city, and it's not the werewolves doing. I'd be really glad if somebody looked into it. Huh. What can you say about the crisis that the realm has been dragged into? I sincerely think it's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. That's heresy. No, Knight, you didn't get me right. I don't think it's the total end of the world. I just think it's the end of the world as we know it. See? The REM song? I've been through a lot, and I can tell that something important and significant is going on. And I'm sure the time of great social change has come. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, cool. Okay, so you got raped. Tell me about it. Hello, Knight. I'm sure we don't know each other. I certainly remember a man as handsome as you are. I'm Grand Duchess. Oh no, Leanna Lambert, wife of Drake Lambert, the royal governor of the city. Well, nice to meet you, Grand Duchess. I'm the one who's pleased, dear knight. You must certainly be a paladin of the Brotherhood of the Righteous, mustn't you? Yes, there's no doubt about it. I recognize it from your behavior. You're self-confident, vigorous, proudly upright. Your face is determined and there's a glow in your eyes. It's really nice to look at you. I'm feeling so safe with you. You must be very courageous when you're able to face infernal monsters that lurk at every corner every day. Oh, every night I'm so afraid that a vampire or werewolf will come for me and lay hands on me. My heart is skipping a beat. Here, can you feel it? Sure. Can you see how hard it is for me to breathe? My breath is so shallow. Can you feel it? My heart is beating so feverishly. Can you see? Because of the horror that some infernal monster would lay its dirty hands on me in the middle of the night. It would tear the clothing from me and would scar my skin with its sharp claws, and my blood would pour down my naked body. I'd be crying from the horror when it would get a hold of me lecherously and violate me like some bitch. Became quite hot and caught here, dear knight, don't you think? Please tell me to loosen the corset a little bit. I can't breathe. Grand Duchess, are you seducing me? And if I am, what if I told you I haven't met a man as attractive as you in my life, that I fell in love with you at the first sight, that the idea of never seeing you again makes me suffer? What would you say to me about that? Grand Duchess, you're a married woman. Behave yourself. Come on, keep your pants on. Can you keep your panties on straight, please? Come on, dear knight. It was only another joke. I didn't really mean it. Calm down and take a deep breath. It'll help you. Sure. But enough of these jokes. Let's fuck. I'm sure you didn't come to me to have some fun. I guess your holy mission brings you to me, right? How can I help you? You can be sure I'll do is all I can to help a knight as handsome as you are. Okay, well, I'm looking for heretics. The only heretic I was so unlucky to meet personally was the priest Nicholas. He's Satan himself. He violated me, spattered me, defiled me, and yet he laughed at my tears. He's a dark sorcerer who decided to get a hold of me, and he really did so with the help of infernal tricks. You can't imagine how terrible it was when he tore my clothes off, when he tortured my body, when he entered me and violated my honor. Oh my god, it was terrible. I wish I could forget it. He must go to the stake for what he did. Sure. You know what? See ya. You're a whore. I'll go talk to Saint Nicholas himself. Yeah. She might be Serde herself. Should have fucked her. What's in here? Whose house is this? Servile? Servile, damn service. I don't need this. To hell with that damn tyrant. God knows one day I'm gonna shove the bears up his... hello? And so you entered a stranger's house without an invitation, right? But I don't care. Anybody can just walk in here. This is Gerbert of Rowington's house. If you ever have the bad luck to meet him, he probably won't forget to mention that he used to be the royal hunter. I'm his servant, Servile, if you care to know, but I feel more like a slave. Seems like you don't like your master too much. How did you figure that out, knight? Yes, you're right. A service to Baron of Rowington is a never-ending nightmare. He's never happy about anything. For example, let's take today. Today I've been making him hard-boiled eggs the whole day, and he still doesn't think they're hard enough. Okay, that's sexual. Well, you know, try to look at it from a positive side. Think of it as salvation, good man. God will definitely accept you in his heavenly kingdom for your eggs. I'm sure God will eat your eggs just fine. Do you think so, knight? Well, actually, my suffering is similar to the one of the first prophet. The Baron said a couple times that he was going to have me crucified. Thank you, knight. Well, you're welcome. Can I talk to you? I'm sorry, I don't have the time. I must cook these hard-boiled eggs. Goodbye. That was a funny conversation. Oh. Hail to you, knight. You seem to be in a good mood. That's what I like, because I must say that not a single day passes here in Alvaron without meeting a whole army of pale chicken hearts lamenting about everything they have already met or they have been affected by. I'm sick of all that never-ending mumbling of requests to heaven of lamenting their fate. Uh-huh. I'm Polar and you are? I'm Baron Gerbert of Rowington, valiant knight. I used to be the head of the Royal Hunters, but the hunts were stopped 3 years ago. Because of that, I know what I'm talking about when I say it won't help even the tiniest bit to lament your bad fate. You must take the spear and put it into the bear's belly, or he eats you. It's the same with life. The bear will eat those who give up and surrender. That's some interesting bear philosophy. That's what I think too. But enough of this talking. It only brings the idleness. You better tell me, knight, if you think you're courageous enough to help me with one problem that has been troubling me for a long time already. Well, tell me of it. What is it? I don't know if you've heard about it, but if you have stayed in Alberon for some time already, this cause must have reached your ears. It's about Baron Don von Bluttenreich. I mean, about the mansion he left us. Oh, yeah, the Baron was the last descendant of an ancient house that lived in Alberon for many hundred years. He was a very rich man and pretty reputable in the community, but as it was found out later, he was a terrible pervert and deviant from an ethical point of view, keen on cruelty and torture since babyhood. Since babyhood? What? Okay. However, during his first marriage, he turned into a complete bloodthirsty monster who tortured his wife and 3 children to death. Since babyhood. Wow, like just right from the womb, he was flushing down goldfish that still live. Crazy. Uh, yeah, that was only the beginning. Later, he got married 12 times in a row during the years 1144 and 1175, whereas none of those wives and children had a better fate. The Baron turned the large cellars under the family mansion into torture and burial chambers for his poor women and children, whom he buried or immured there without any anointment. In the end, the last 13th wife was able to resist his monstrosity, and she simply poisoned our dear Baron. However, she was convicted of his murder and hanged because the Baron's crimes stayed hidden to the public, and the people believed he was an orderly and believing man. But the poor woman cursed the Baron before her execution, never to rest in peace and to stay imprisoned in the mansion together with those he murdered there. Well, God save the souls of those innocent victims. God has nothing to do with that, right? It's probably Satan who had a hand in what happened after. That is, the Baron's spirit stayed imprisoned in the family mansion that became a real house of terror. Everybody started to avoid it. Of course, tales about inexhaustible riches hidden in a dungeon under the Bluttenreich mansion appeared soon, but nobody of those who decided to go there was ever seen again. Terrible laughter can be heard from that house in the dead of night, as well as laments of women and of children. I'm sure you can imagine what probably takes place there. So I guess you want me to remove this curse? Yes, that's exactly what I want, Knight. I want you to find the spirit of Baron Don von Bluttenreich and to banish him from his house and completely out of this world. I would have done it on my own. Well, supernatural powers I can't handle, but what I can handle are bears. Moreover, my health isn't what it used to be anymore. I'm not the fighter I used to be since that hunt when a black bear broke my knee. Alright. Am I getting a reward for this? I'm glad you have asked, Sir Knight. I always settle on all my debts. If you're able to banish all the unclean spirits from the Bluttenreich mansion, I'll give you one magical item from my large collection and a purse of gold with some magical elixirs. Oh, that sounds like a deal. Sure. I'm glad you've decided to do that, Knight, and no doubt you will be successful. Oh, thank you. These quests now. Move the curse from the house of Baron von... Was that the house I was just in? With the dogs? Didn't look like it had a basement. Unless I missed it. Oh, check out this place. Bangin' Tavern. I wonder why that little chick is like going out of business. You are a pal and the brother of the righteous knight. If it is so, then I'd like to report the murder of my brother Ron Burton. He was to return from a business trip to Gladsburg, but he didn't come back because he was murdered. Well, does it involve the powers of darkness? I do not know, Knight. I can't rule out such a possibility, but maybe it was just the usual robbing murder. There are many of them these days, darn it all. Forgive me for cursing so, but I can't help myself. I like my brother a lot. Yeah, I get you. So, what's your name? My name is Burton, Knight, William Burton, and this is my inn, or our inn, if I count my poor brother. But as I told, I'm convinced he has already gone to the big bar above. The big bar above, I like that. So what makes you believe your brother is dead? Or that he was even murdered? Well, maybe he's just, taking a long way. No, Knight, he is dead. Murdered. He always was accurate and punctual. Nothing could delay him. He was just the same as their departed father, but that's not the main reason I think he was murdered. I saw his ghost. He came during the night and besought me to avenge his death. I had my heart in my mouth, but right the next day, I started to search the city for any information about him. In the end, I was so desperate as to visit the ill-famed alehouse of Selena Flock. And there in her shop, luck smiled at me. I found some things that surely belonged to my brother. Did you tell her about your suspicion? No, I didn't tell her. I wanted to think it all over and maybe ask the Holy Office for help before I started to investigate it myself. After all, they're better versed in investigation of crimes than I am. Are you sure those things in Selena Fox's alehouse belong to your brother? Yes, I'm sure of it. I recognized my brother's belongings. He was very conservative, and for almost all his life he used the same equipment and weapons during his travels. And I guess you want me to investigate it? Yes, Knight, I would be very grateful to you. I'm sure my brother is dead, and if he was murdered, I want justice to be administered. I want his murderers to suffer for their deeds. I want them to die on the gallows and their souls to be ripped to pieces by demons in the fires of hell. Amen! Thank you, Knight. Can I do something for you now? Do you wish to buy something? Or maybe something to eat or drink? Alright, let's see what you're selling. Ooh, a helmet that increases stamina regeneration. Get a little bit more. Six GP for potions here. Magic resistance. Oh, for potion resistance. Okay, thank you. Balthazar. Ratbags, crooks, brigands, fornicators, killers, sinners, and Beelzebubs. Devils and fibbers. Licentious pagans. May plague and pox get them for all the evil they've done to us. May our Lord strike them down with lightning, or may Archangel Gabriel slash their asses with his flaming sword. May those dirty bastards taste his justice. Well, why are you so mad? Why are you jealous? What's happening? What happened? You asked me what happened, Knight? You are a pal and the brother of the righteous, so you should know better than the others what's going on. Just look around. Don't you see where the world is headed? Is this God's earthly kingdom? Is this a pasture green for a flock of faithful sheep? No, Knight. This is a whorehouse and a cesspit reeking of hellish sulfur coming from sin and evil. And you ask me who's responsible? Heretics. Heinous henchmen of the devil, who lick the tails of goats and make love to demons at their holy Sabbaths. Well, why do you think that nowadays the issue in the realm has been caused by heretics? I mean, I think so too, but I want your opinion. Why? Because they have undermined the foundations of the faith. They have damaged the only thing that seemed unfaltering, the faith in our Lord. Who would think a few years back that heresy and fallacy would be so widespread? Just peek into the houses of your neighbors, and you'll see that only sin flourishes there instead of virtue. And their excuse? They say God has left us anyway. So there's no need to live in accordance with Holy Scripture and with the commandments. Why bother with something that can't grant you eternal life in the kingdom of heaven? So they say. Such lowly thinking. When I was young, they would have been hanging from the trees for saying something like that. That's why I think God is punishing and testing us at the same time. But heresy has already spread like some malignant disease, and the henchmen of devils are corrupting the souls of people. So everything is only going to be worse, not better. That's why I think that heretics are behind all the filth that's suffocating us. Alright, well, why don't you tell me who you are? Who am I? Well, of course, well, dash it. What's that bloody name? Darn it, how do they call me? It was on the tip of my tongue. You forgot your name? You know, you calm down and take your time, good man. I'm sure you'll remember in time. I mean, years often bring forgetfulness, even to your name. Yes, right. That's exactly what they bring. Oh, I remember now. The name's Balthazar Knight. At least people call me like that. Well, it's quite natural anyway. It's my name, isn't it? Probably. It is so, but tell me, Knight, you are a paladin of the Brotherhood of the Righteous, aren't you? That I am. Thank you for noticing. Well then, I would like to draw your attention to something, Knight. Did I say draw attention? To be correct, I would like to make a denunciation. But it's all the same these days, right? I suppose. Well, to be honest, I tried to tell your brothers from the local, chapter. That's the name. But the problem was that, I have forgotten what I wanted to tell them. Your brothers were not gifted with enough patience to let me remember. They were talking about wasting your time and such thing, so I would like to tell you about my denunciation. And do you still remember your denunciation and what it's about? No, that's the problem. I've not remembered it yet. But it's really terribly important, I'm sure of it. Otherwise, I would have forgotten it completely. Well, I don't know. Is there anything that I could do to jog your memory? I don't know, Knight, but it's just a thing I was going to ask you about. If you could find some way, maybe it's a magical potion or a powerful spell, to get my memory back, at least for a moment, I could make the denunciation. Was that like an act of heresy itself? Alright, well, you know, I'll see. God bless you for your help, Knight. I promise that with my testimony, you will be able to cope with the heresy which is rampant all around. I'm not even going to bother asking this guy questions. Goodbye, Knight. I hope we'll meet again soon, so we can talk about... Well, what have we been talking about till now? I bet you this guy's, like, behind everything. Like he's gonna be the guy that's just gonna reveal all the truth. Did you give him, like, a potion? In order for old man Balthazar to tell me the name of a potentially dangerous heretic, I have to bring him a memory loss cure potion. Hopefully he won't remember this was all just an elaborate joke to waste a wandering soul's time, or I'll be forced to forget he isn't the one I'm looking for. Alright. That was an interesting conversation though. I like funny people. Upstairs, I'm upstairs. There's... Let me see what's in here. Steal their thing. Stop moving! Oh no! Fucking Diablo disappeared. God damn this game. It's like this game is just getting harder and harder to continue because it's just way too janky in like a bad way. Or whatever. I don't need a dog just going around talking to people. Hey. Alchemist. Like his name is just Alchemist. Like all these people have these like weird names. This guy's just Alchemist. I welcome you in the Royal Alchemist Guild, Knight, and I ask you not to touch anything because there are important alchemical experiences in progress here. Okay, I won't touch anything. Alright, can I see your goods? We only sell the best stuff. We even sell, like, helmets and shit. Interesting. Oh, you sell fireballs, too. Not cheap. Like, you don't sell potions, though. I was kind of expecting to find potions in your shop, but okay. Thank you. I'll go upstairs. Maybe the guy upstairs sells potions. Just like a random magical skull on the ground. Whoa! Alberto Kelly. Greetings, Knight. I have not seen you around yet. I think you're not one of the locals, right? You can say that. I thought so. I'd like to ask you something. Well, but first allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alberto Kelly, the Guild Master of the Royal Alchemist Guilds. Okay, well, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine, Knight. Nevertheless, back to the matter I wanted to ask you about. The fact that you're not one of the locals inspires a hope in me that you travel throughout the realm, even in these difficult times. Am I right? Well, that you are. Then I'd like to ask you if you're not, by a chance, met Theo Brecht on your journeys. He's my predecessor in the office of the Guild Master. I'm sure you've heard about him. He became quite renowned as a researcher and as an outstanding astrologist. Unfortunately, he then decided to seek seclusion, and when I wanted to contact him after some time, it seemed as if the earth itself had swallowed him up. The problem is, I need to talk to him really, really bad. No, I've not met this guy before. Have I? Dale Bretchhold? Who's that? Oh, is he the guy that's... Is he the guy that's running the... I gotta remember his name. He's the guy that's like next door to my house. Well, what do you need from him? Well, it's a mystery of sorts, Knight. Thale Bretchhold used to be a very ambitious man, totally absorbed in his work. He had unbelievable results. It seems that he was born for alchemy. Nonetheless, a few years back, he resigned from his position of the Master of the Royal Alchemist Guild and disappeared somewhere. Nobody has heard about him since. There are rumors that he has been seen in the northern parts of the realm. Nobody has been able to confirm them personally. All that unfinished work he had left behind. Well, that's why I need to find him and try to persuade him to return no matter what the cost. Haven't you by any chance met him? I might have seen him in Hellbrand, Master Alchemist. Really? That's great news, Knight. I was starting to despair. I thought he went abroad. I had to discuss so many of his discoveries he left us here. Nobody could understand them. Could you do me a favor and give him my best regards and ask him to visit me here in Alberon at his earliest convenience? I'll be immensely grateful. Oh, can I get something for it? It's a long ways back. I was gonna go back for my dog, but you know, you don't need to know that. Oh, you mean a reward, don't you? But of course, Knight. If you'll give my regards to Master Bretchhold, I'll be glad to compensate for your troubles by a pouch of gold and by a magic item. There's absolutely no problem with that. Thank you, Knight. Entire academic community will be in your debt for your services. I can't understand why Master Bretchhold left his leading position in the Royal Alchemist Guild. I'll have to ask him about that as well. I must thank you again, Knight. You're welcome. Well, when I see how easily we made this little arrangement, I think that perhaps you could help me with a certain problem that has been pestering me recently. The problem. What is it? It concerns a certain scroll which I have acquired thanks to a lucky coincidence. During one of my trips outside the city, I managed to find the ruins of an ancient temple, and this scroll was there. Very old, and I myself would date it into the times of the ancient Elenian Empire. Nonetheless, it's not written in Moon Runic script, which the Elenians used, but in some other script which is absolutely unknown to me. It seems to me as a code or some secret language. It led me to a conclusion that the scroll must contain a magic formula or a magic potion recipe, which the author intended to be protected from being comprehended by any unauthorized reader. So you want me to decipher a scroll? You're absolutely correct, Knight. Maybe you know someone skilled in secret languages who could help me in this matter. Anyway, I'd like to ask you to treat the scroll carefully and to show it only to reliable people. It contains a secret which must not fall into the wrong hands. Moreover, I have a feeling that there's somebody else trying to get it. Since I got it, I had a feeling that I've been followed. I'm being followed. Okay, can I... Did you say you're being followed? You're absolutely correct, Knight. The very day I brought the scroll home, I heard somebody stalking under my windows trying to glimpse into my rooms. Maybe it was just a coincidence or my paranoia, but one could never be careful enough, right? Well, am I getting a reward for this too? Well, if you succeed, I would be indeed far from greedy in regards to gold. Alright, well, I know someone. The wise one in Jungle, and she's like a decipherist. Thank you, Knight. If you manage to decipher it, I'll make sure to repay you splendidly. Can I ask you something? Do you sell stuff, Master Alchemist? Of course, Knight. Oh, he sells for 25. Okay. Cheaper. Oh, Potion of Blood. This is for critical hits. It's 2. Dude. This guy's so garbage. I'll take this scroll. Take this potion. Your chessboard is on fire, by the way. If you didn't notice, your chessboard is on fire. Must be a pretty heated game. Alright. So that was that. Item, mysterious scroll gained. Oh, that's the quest item. I gotta pee. Give me a second. What was this? This game is so jank. At least I got a reason to go back to Hillbrant now. It's good. keep exploring town. What's over here? Oh, we're not. Now where am I? Back here. This place is like gigantic though. This door is locked. Who lives here? Nobody. Huh. Who are you? Oh, Vanessa of Kentworth. Hi. Knight, mind your step. You've almost stepped on my new Van Den Man train. Have you any idea how expensive it was and how difficult it was for me to ensure it's so well pressed? It's genuine silk, the best import from the south. What is that? It doesn't surprise me one bit, Knight. You pals in the Brotherhood of the Righteous aren't very keen on world fashion. You just wear that armor of yours without paying any attention to how you look in it. Well, I kinda do. The Vandeman train is very popular in the Empire these days. I'm the only one to have it here in the realm. It's a decorative mantilla with embroidered collar and pleated lace. Blah 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 blah. Well, no harm done. Yes, no harm done, but only thanks to my alertness. Alright, who are you? What, you don't know me, Knight? Have you not recognized who you're talking to? Is my face like dozens of others that you could have mistaken me for someone else? Haven't you at least seen some of my portraits? I think I've heard of you. I am Duchess Vanessa of Kentworth, the royal vice-governor of the city. Yeah, you've wounded me real deep, Knight. I thought everybody knew me. You couldn't find a prettier face in the whole of the realm. Renowned bards and poets have been composing odes about me, and you don't know me? You're trying to tell me that I'm so ordinary that you weren't able to remember me? Am I right? I hate chicks like these. Oh, hey, Sanity Texan. I'm playing this janky-ass game today. I beat Dead Rising, and you know, I got and done what I wanted to do. And Dead Rising, I was playing as a break from playing this game. So once I'm done playing this game, I might want to go back, maybe to Dead Rising or some other game. Like, I rotate through games, but I usually just like play straight through a game and then move on to the next game. This game was too janky that I couldn't do that, so I put Dead Rising in between. But I got Dead Rising 2, and I got like Dead Rising 2 with Frank in it, and I do want to play those. So hope you stick around long enough for it. But this game is pretty cool. It's still like killing zombies. You just don't get to throw chairs at people. But you get to burn heretics. There's a lot of reading. Well, yeah, I guess you're hot. You're not going to save the day now, Knight. I'm sure you think there isn't anything extraordinary about me. I'd bet you think that I'm a middle-aged woman who will be soon visited by the problem of the elderly. Yes, I know. I'll be 30 soon, and then I can expect only gray hair and wrinkles in my once beautiful face. My beauty will wither, and I'll become just an old ridiculous hag. We're not gonna allow that. Well, that's just the natural way of things, Duchess. You can't do anything about it. You're awfully wrong, Knight.Maybe it's natural now, but there were times when it wasn't so. There were times when mysterious recipes were available from Korea, which allowed the chosen ones not only to live forever, but to keep their beauty. Facial surgery. I know, this town is just full of cranky-ass bitches. Could you be more specific to what times you mean? I'm talking about the times of the darkest paganism, when the world was inhabited by ancient inhuman races. One of those races, the Elenians, exceeded all their siblings in magics and spells. What's more important is that there's whoa, you know, that's heresy talk. But I'll be polite and say that was interesting. I think so too. You know what, Knight? What about a little business? Just between the two of us. I'll give you a nice pile of gold if you get the ingredients from me. What do you say? That borders on witchcraft, did you know that? Don't exaggerate, Knight. Alchemy is a royal science, and its unprecedented and blossoming is possible only thanks to the findings of ancient pagan recipes, be it remnants of the ancient human pagan races or the Erebonian heritage. Well, as you wish. If you don't want to help me, I won't push you. I think that I should say goodbye, as I have a lot of work to do. My hairdresser is coming any moment. Okay. Well, can I still ask you questions? Another earthquake? Like, an earthquake every other day. It's goodbye. There's probably a quest involved here. You know what? I don't care. I honestly don't care. That's whatever. I missed the quest. Who cares? I kind of like am just wanted to beat this game and helping some narcissistic bitch with her facial surgery. I honestly do not care. Where else can I go? Am I done here? I guess I'm done here. Let's go. I need to go back to Hillbrant. Alright, I'm going back to Hillbrant. Fuck that city. But the game is accurate here in that, you know, usually the capital of any city is just full of angry people. Same in Tokyo. It's full of angry people. People say people in Japan's nice, but kind of have a balance here in Tokyo. Not everybody's like... There's a lot of cranky people. You are Thale Bretchold, hey. Hey, can I talk to you? But of course, what would you like to know? Well, I went to Alvaron, and I was told to give you his best regards from your former colleague, Master Alberto Kelly. He also asked you to be so kind and pay him a visit. And by the way, I wouldn't guess that you were a former Master of the Royal Alchemist Guild. Well, like, why didn't you tell me, bro? So you have found out. Well, after all, why not? It's not a secret. Yes, I am the former Master of the Royal Alchemist Guild, but it's the past for me now, and I don't want to have anything in common with them. I left for Hillbrant to concentrate fully on my work. What does that incompetent ignoramus Kelly want from me anyway? Well, you seem to have left a whole bunch of unfinished business in Alvaron. Or, you know, unfinished work. I should have known that those bunglers will be unable to make any progress in any field without me. But it is their problem. They are just a band of clodpoles and good-for-nothings. The whole Royal Alchemist Guild. It's kind of like the Mages Guild in Vidic. I don't want to hear anything about them. Let them squabble with their petty troubles. I have no time for useless discussions with incapable numbskulls. I left for Hillbrant to be able to concentrate fully on my work, as I said, and I want to be left to do it in peace. Well, what are you working on? And why so far from in the north, away from civilization? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. Sorry, but it is the alchemist's secret. Even if I told you, you wouldn't be able to understand it anyway. It is too abstract, inadmissible for a common human mind, but the whole world will see the results of my work. That's kind of scary. Alright. He's not gonna, like, open a portal to the to hell or something, isn't he? Right. I can't click on stuff. Alright, well, what was that? Can I talk to you about stuff? Can I see your goods? I guess that's why he sells awesome shit. So far, he's been selling best of, like, these things. Rings and stuff. Not today, though. He sells potions for 22 GP. Pretty awesome. Buy one. Thank you. Okay, well, let's go talk to, what's her name? Yeah, they're all super cranky. I'm cross my heart and hope to die when he's freaking cranky. It's like there's like people that are cranky and there's people that are just like super happy, and it's like this weird balance and imbalance. It's weird. What did I want to do? I want to look at my inventory. Do I have the scroll? I kind of want to check out the scroll that I got. Not this scroll, but the mysterious scroll. This? Ancient Lunyan runic script. Okay. Cool. This thing. Alright, let's go to, what's her name? Was it her, or was it someone else? No, it was her. I gotta get the dog back. Hey. Can I talk to you? Oh, it wasn't her. It was Glatzberg. Can I talk to you anyway? Can I have, this... This... Have these diamond... You're gonna have this... This... I didn't identify this yet. Should do that. That's another blood potion. Yes, blood potion. Magic resistance potion. Constitution potion. Take a constitution potion. Take this. Take your defense potion. You. I need to identify this. What is this? Blindness protection. It's just going straight to the junk. Yeah, this. Alright, let's get the dog. I'm still like fucked up. Under the effects of fear. Still don't know what's doing to me. I got all these orcish heads here too that I could be selling. It's all just here. It's too freaking lazy. Because you gotta do it like one at a time. Let's go. Is there anything useful? Ooh. Plus 70 to armor class. Royal plate armor of frost and vulnerability. Wait a minute, that's like... That's a lot of armor class. Like this is 30 armor class, this is like 40 something. 45? 35? 45 armor class? It's pretty good. So I guess everybody's cell foods improve as you go up in levels and acts. Yes. I'm not gonna buy it, but it's pretty good. Like these people never sold magical full plate before, but now they're like everybody has them. Down. You know what? I'll just get this dude over here to heal me of my fear. Heal me. Thank you. Go to Glatzberg. Here. Was this house? Yes. Hey. I got some questions. Can you translate this for me? Another mysterious scroll. You're keeping me busy, alright. Alright, Knight. Do you have any idea what it should contain? I suppose that it will again be some dark prophecy about the end of the world. I did not expect anything less from you. Was it supposed to be like a powerful magic formula or something? Well, it's not gonna be for free. I want 1,400. Wow. Well, here you go. I got tons of money. Well, show me the scroll. It's the Elenian moon script. It's obvious. Although the words are unclear. It's probably coded in some way. The Elenians obviously enjoyed mysterious codes. Reading was a game to them, see? Didn't know that. Got it. It is very primitive. The words are written the other way around. Well, did you say that it should be a powerful magic formula? The scroll reads, three scores of nuts, 5 ells of cloth, 6 carafes of wine. It doesn't seem like a magic formula to me, Knight. It almost seems as if it were a shopping list. I think that it's probably a shopping list of some merchant embarking on a business trip. That's hilarious. Thank you anyway, good woman. You're welcome, Knight. I was afraid that it'd be another dark prophecy. Farewell. Great. I just paid 1,400 bucks for it, like an ancient shopping list. Well, I guess that guy was right in Hillbrand that these guys are dumb. Decent potion cell. I want this potion of blood. This max potion of speed. Potion of speed. Take potion of accuracy. This. All your miraculous potions. Super cheap. Just give me some of these. Only because dude over here moves really slow. I'll help him. to keep this guy drugged up all the time. It moves so slow. Let's get out of here. Oh, went the wrong way. North, east. How am I? This place looks cool, but it's not where I want to be. This is like a religious district or something. What's this? Hey, +1 to skill points. Sweet. I lost 100 GP. Can do it again. Again. Whoa. 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 What the? That's it. I was getting like 1,000,000 skill points. All I need to do is level. It's the way out of town. A fountain is just like full of gold pieces. I just want to get out of here. I want to go back to where that guy was. Look, there's craters here too. People are saying that nothing weird happened here, but I'm seeing craters. And like houses are destroyed. What the? We meet at last night. I've been waiting for your arrival quite impatiently. I'm glad I can finally look into your eyes. To be honest, I get a lump in my throat when I'm looking into the face of my murderer from such a close distance, but the joyful image of you hanging at the scaffold makes me feel better. The hell are you talking about? Names aren't important, Knight. Don't try to make me think you remember the names of your victims. I doubt a professional killer such as you would remember the names of those who fell by his hand. So why should you know my name? It's much more important that we finally met here and that you're going to kill me here. Why am I taking your life? I'm no murderer. No murderer! Haha. Allow me a little laugh. You're a paladin of the Brotherhood of Righteous, you know. All of them are murderers. You harass innocent people thinking that nobody can stop you. You're wrong. The Holy Scripture says that no crime shall be left without due punishment. In your case, it won't be different. You'll be hanged for murdering me. No, Paladin and the Brotherhood are cool. We're not murderers. Shove your mistakes up your ass, Knight. I know damn well how it's done. You want to get somebody's property, you come and accuse him of a crime against the realm. Dude, that's like, I'm not CCP. Can you torture him till he pleads guilty, which means you can confiscate his property? That's exactly what you did to my poor brother. You professedly conspired against the king. You professedly smuggled weapons to the realm. Oh, I know who you are. Okay, no, dude, your brother was a heretic and hired mercenaries. He was professedly preparing a rebellion and incited people to rise against the gentry. Lies, damn lies. The only crime my brother was guilty of was having a great wealth. But his death won't be left without punishment. At least in your case, you'll be hanged for murdering me. But I don't need to murder you. Oh, you have no idea. Alright, I'll tell you. If you don't kill me, I'll kill you. Well, I doubt that I could, as I'm just a poor merchant. Nevertheless, if you don't defend yourself, you're going to die. If you're going to defend yourself, I'm going to die. Either way, I win, as you're going to die anyway. There are 2 witnesses over there in that bush. In case you kill me, they will testify that you blasphemed me and decided to kill me because of your infernal lust for my blood. Isn't it ironic to die because of such a blatant lie? Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. The death of my brother was executed because a master of the Brotherhood of Righteousness accused him of a crime against the realm to get hands on as well. Will be avenged. Farewell, knight. Give my regards to the Grim Reaper or to the Executioner. Guys, come on. Just let the town guard deal with this guy. Or I can just leave. Goodbye. I still need to get back there though. No. This way. Bye. 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 I'm like super faster than you. I think you like ran out of stamina. Bye. Town guard, there's a crazy man on the loose. There you go, get him. There you go, very good. Alright, so now he's going to pay crimes for fighting the guard. The guard is not hitting him though. Let's keep going. Bye. So where am I supposed to go? Where was this Alchemist Guild? I can't remember. Oh fuck, the game all borked. The map is not available now because the game just borked. So the game can't. Cool. This freaking game. Am I not in the right place? I'm not in the right place. Okay. What's this? There's a guy. Zandrem, halt, knight! In the name of the prophet Sandradamus, I should give me voluntary the scroll you hold and that was given to you by a man named Alberto Kelly. Surrender the scroll to me and you may leave in peace. Refuse and the Elenian gods will strike you with their wrath. I've never heard of Sandradamus the prophet. No wonder. You pals in the Brotherhood of the Righteous care only for your petty missions and forget that you're just a grain of sand in the ocean of time. You forget there were civilizations that overtook yours by several classes. And though it may seem they're irretrievably gone, it isn't true. Be aware that thousands of years ago, the Elenian prophet Sandradamus predicted the fall of the Elenian gods and the struggle with human population. But they'll be brought back to life again, and they will dance in the night for eternity. Now give me the scroll, knight. Who are you? I am Zandrem, the high priest of the cult of the pagan knight. The scroll you hold is a relic, the appearance of which our cult has been waiting for millennia. It's a shopping list. It is the genuine text of the Sandradamus' prophecy, according to which the Elenian gods will soon rise again, and they will dance in the night forever. What heresy is this? It is no heresy at all. It is an ancient prophecy, which will soon gain fulfillment. You will see before your very eyes the decline of your civilization and the alien gods walking the world in eternal night dancing to the sounds of their pipes. That's how Sandradamus spoke. But now give me the scroll. How much you want for it? The deputy of the alien gods is not to be haggled with, knight. Give me the scroll. Alright, well, here you go. Excellent! After so many years of seeking the original ancient Sandradamus' prophecy fell finally into my hands. Listen, what Sandradamus said. Three scores of nuts. 5 cubits of fabric. 6 carafes of wine. What? What abominable fake is this? Bro, it's not a fake, but the real content of the respective scroll. It's a shopping list of some long dead Lenian merchant. You're lying! This is a fake false scroll to confuse me, put me off. But you won't succeed. I'll get the real scroll. Kill him, my faithful. May the Elenian gods rise and dance in the eternal pagan night. Oh, I'm like super dying. Everybody in this city are like dumb. Under the influence of like dumbness. I know. Right, let's see. Dudes. Leader buffs. Any move we could blasphemous fire. Everybody be buffed. Here we go. My dog isn't doing anything. Oh, because here. Attack. He's running. Whatever, let him run. I don't care. Snake Fang. Cool. Sealed gold. Someone's still swinging at somebody. That was interesting. Yeah, guys, fire the priest. Like, hey, here's the scroll. You got the scroll. That's splendid, Knight. I'm sure that it will help us to make great discoveries in the field of alchemy. That it will allow us to unveil some of the secrets of Elenian mages and will reveal a bit of the mystery shrouding the Elenian civilization. Entire generations will be learning from my discoveries. Maybe. What? What are you talking about? What was in the scroll? I'm sure it's a mysterious formula for a powerful elixir, mystic potion, or maybe for an omnipotent spell? Not quite. What nonsense? Show me the scroll. Three scores of nuts, 5 ells of cloth, 6 crafts of wine. My god, what's that? It can't be true. Surely I couldn't be as unlucky as to get a shopping list of some lowly merchant. Oh no, I made a complete fool of myself. What a disgrace. And I thought that I'm standing on the threshold of colossal discoveries that would make Theo Breschhold green with envy. You know, pride comes before the fall, Master Alchemist. Well, don't be low. Your days aren't over yet. I mean, you still got more discoveries to make. Thank you, Knight. Maybe you're right. There is still a chance that I'll get my hands on a real treasure, being represented by an ancient Lenian formula. Here's the promised reward. I'm sorry to have drawn you into that. Well, thank you. I got 2,500 experience points and gold. Here, I just got the gold back for the money I spent to decipher it. I got it back. Alright. Oh, look, I can talk about stuff. Well, now that I helped you, I'm trying to find out how I can remove a curse from the mansion of Baron Dawn. That Baron. Maybe you know of some like alchemical means of doing so. The cursed mansion of Baron von Bluttenreich has been an ulcer on the face of the city since time immemorial. Rumored that it's haunted by Baron's ghost who kills anybody. Okay. Not gonna help me. What about a cure for lycanthropy? There are certain indications in folk rumors that some of those afflicted by lycanthropy were cured by drinking a potion containing certain herb called wolfbane amongst the people. Well, I don't believe in such rumors. No herbal extraction prevents the immaterial aspect of the power from manifesting. After all, lycanthropy is just a type of a curse. What about the case of gold turning into feces? I must admit, Knight, that although it's a heinous crime, I must admire those forgers. They succeeded in the task entire generations of alchemists have been vainly trying to succeed in. That means to transmute any substance into gold. The fact that the wicked criminal succeeded, though temporarily, in utilizing human excrement in the process just emphasizes the talent he has been given. Well, unfortunately, I don't know any details that might help you apprehend him. I'm sorry. Well, how about ways to improve someone's memory? To tell you the truth, Knight, the issue of improving memory by the means of magic potions has always been quite a challenge for me. I've already spent several years studying it. Unfortunately, I must admit that I've not achieved any tangible results so far. Nevertheless, it is possible that one day I'll discover something. I don't know. Alright, well, you know of any heretics? No. Anything noteworthy? Unnatural spectacles? No. Bye bye. What about this guy? No, he's just an alchemist. Okay, thank you. What about the threshold or threshold or whatever? I guess we gave up on that. Okay. So that's one quest finished. Oh, I need to identify Snake Fang. I got Wolf Fang, and I got Snake Fang. Let's identify. I identified 2 items. What's this? Plus 21 to paralysis immunity, plus 21 to armor class. Whoa. Both of these offer armor class. It doesn't do any damage though. Four to 9 damage. That's all it does. Cool looking dagger. King Biter. What else did I identify? Well, this, probably. Alright. I think I'm gonna might call it a session. There's at the beginning of each act, there's like a lot of reading. I feel like there's gonna be more reading to come. I'm done reading. I worked today. I just wanted to get started with this. So we got like a bunch of quests. Yeah, and this game's janky. It's already crashing. And you know, we fought stuff. You know, we were able to fight. We have a street battle. Couple. And we're getting into all the weirdness of this capital city. I still got more of the capital city to explore, and then we'll finally be able to venture out, fight wolf people, whatever. But I'm gonna play this game a little bit at a time from now on. This game, I can't play those like giant sessions. Like until I reach like a certain level where something amazing happens. But so far, like nothing has really changed. I'm like curious to like I do like the reading though. You know, I like the writing. I mean, there's like characters to like, and things to laugh at. You know, this game is telling its story, and I like it. But you know, a couple paragraphs at a time, I think we'll stick with. I think it lost like the game part, and now I'm just kind of enjoying just the lore part. So far, like nothing's really changed the game mechanically for it to not just be like repetitiveness. Like I'm kind of like the only thing I have to look forward to is I guess more executions and just like to see the more different enemies types and stuff. But I know what they're gonna do is just like launch lightning and kill me. It's gonna be a couple guys that's gonna like weaken me and stuff. It's gonna be, and there's gonna be those guys that's gonna shove lightning all over the place and kill everybody. And there's gonna be like the goons. I'm just curious to know what they look like. But alright, I might end this and stream something else. I don't know. We'll see. I am. I guess I'm kind of tired. Alright. So, we'll continue this next time. Or later, at a later date, okay? Bye.